Welcome back to Fat Butcher Rips. Today is release day for 2425 O-Pee-Chee Platinum. We're going to check out 2 boxes out of a case and see if we can't find something. This is one of my favorite releases every year, so really excited for this one. So let's rip into it. Let's get into it. All right, so one hobby box is going to give you 12 packs, 12 cards in a pack. You're going to get 3 rookies, an insert, some sort of rainbow or sunset, maybe a retro every other pack. We should be getting an autograph out of here, and probably 5 numbered cards. So let's dig into it. I'm excited for this one. And look, I've been catching a little bit of heat in some of my videos that I don't get crazy excited. Fair enough, I don't. That's just kind of how I've always been wired, but I will try to make sure people understand that I typically am actually quite happy with much of what I get. So let's see if we can properly demonstrate that. We won't start on Alex DeBrincat on the rainbow, but you know, it's fine. Jacob Slavin is the pink magma. This is nice. This is I think replacing the pink matte that they've had in prior years, and I just think it looks better. It's probably not going to be any more valuable, but it's pretty cool looking. Sweet selections of Seamus Casey. I do like this insert set quite a bit. Then you get another base, and then you get 3 marquee rookies. In this case, we get Pickering, Lilberg, and Lane Hudson. Nice. So something to keep an eye on here. And something I've noticed a little bit in seeing only a couple of these boxes opened. Centering, especially on these marquee rookies, is tough. So this centering actually doesn't look too bad, which is encouraging, but both these and the retros, which is kind of a bummer because honestly the retros are always the favorite, kind of the favorite of mine, and I really like the retro in the base O-Pee-Chee when I opened it earlier this year. So something to keep in mind, but a nice little start. We've got Lane Hudson, marquee rookie, in the first pack. We're going to get quite a few packs where there'll be a rainbow and a sunset, or something along those lines. It's nice to get those out of the way early so that you have some fun stuff towards the back. Urson, Stamkos, and a rookie on the pink magma, not the shark you're after, Colin Graff. I really would not mind Will Smith or Celebrini in this because, again, nice looking cards. So this is, we'll set these for a second. So this is the kind of the retro design. And I just feel like they either should have not had borders at all or just shrunk. Not that I would have really been crazy about them shrinking it, but shrink it down a little bit so that it wasn't so close up to the borders. It feels like a miscut, even though I don't really actually think this is. I've seen, now this is I think a little to the right here, but in general, I don't know what I'm doing with these piles, by the way. We'll do inserts over here. In general, I think those are going to be really tough. Perfetti on the Power Playmakers. I like that. That'll do. Panarin and McCann, a couple of base, and then Del Mastro, Oscar Beck, and James Malatesta. So there are 200 base kind of vets, and then 100 marquee rookies. So yeah, you're going to get a lot of rookies who are questionably valuable. Connor Hellebuck is a nice little rainbow, and this is a nice Rutger McGroarty, and the centering's a little bit off, but man, I really wish the centering wasn't such a bummer because I really like that design so much. But we will take it. And this is the other insert that we will find more commonly is the Nikita Kucherov Showmanship. So nothing too crazy. Tage Thompson. Then our rookies, Philp, Lee, and Siplikov. All right. And last pack on the right side here. And let's see what we can find. Matt Boldy, Yossi, Benson, Andersley, and Kale McCarr is our retro. Nice looking retro. We've got, so let's see, that goes over here. Jesper Wallstedt is a nice sweet selection. Looks like it's a red prism. Is it an auto? It is not. Hey, it's our guy, Sam Bennett. Stanley Cup champion, Sam Bennett. This should be to 199. It is, the red prism to 199. Good looking card. Don't have an issue with that at all. Huberdeau and Miller. And then we got Rempe, Samuel Hanzik, and Drew Commesso. Commesso, I don't see him getting a lot of opportunities with the big club anytime soon, but nice Blackhawks rookie. So we shall enjoy that. All right, into the middle stack. Let's see what we got. We got Swayman, Draisaitl, Svechnikov, Aho, Parayko, and Luca Del Bel Blues is our first kind of rainbow rookie. Yeah, it's fine. The cut on it is actually not too tough, so that's nice. And we've got a Draisaitl on the power playmakers, and we have blue fragments to 125. Blue fragments. It looks a little. Actually, it looks blue through the camera more than it does in real life. It looks a little purple. I'm not gonna lie. Martin H.S., Fedotov, Svechkov, Luchenko. Nice solid trio of rookies. Nobody who's on like the A tier, but several solid mid-tier guys. All right, and continue on through our middle stack here. Still have our auto to go. A couple more numbered cards, so plenty left to play for. Hughes, Taves, Sorokin, Taves. It's an interesting collation. Will Smith, nice retro, and actually cut pretty clean. We'll take that. Go ahead and sleeve him up a little bit. All right, we've got another showmanship. Trevor Moore. All right, and this looks like is this Violent Pixels? It is. To 299 of Ottinger. And we got Dawson Mercer, JJ Peterka on the move. Slaggert, Isaiah George, and Matvey Michkov. Nice. All right, so Michkov and Lane Hudson. Two pretty good rookies in our box. You know, the numbered cards, solid vets for the most part here. Nothing too crazy, but nothing crazy low numbered. I think our lowest numbered is it the blue fragments to 125 so far? I'm pretty sure it is. All right, well, we'll put Michkov up there. He's pretty nice. Now I will say, not to get too far ahead of myself, centering on that Michkov is a little bit more questionable than the Hudson was. So it's gonna be, I think, endemic in this thing. There's gonna be a lot of that. So Matthews, Sergachev, Slavin, and Hughes. Hurdle the Turtle, got the rainbow, and Elias Pettersson is our power playmaker. And it looks like we have an Arctic Freeze here, which, yeah, looks pretty nice. To 65, yep, 46 to 65 of Boone Jenner. Okay, Charlie Coyle, Kapanen, Bischel, and Morrow. It's another pack with a solid trio without any, huge rookie names, but it's a nice solid floor of rookies there. All right, last pack, middle stack. Let's see what we got. We got Wright, Burns, Jarvis, and Suzuki with Matthias Michelli. We'll do this. We got something numbered, so we'll hang on to it. Kane, who's back with the Red Wings for another season. Boo. Elias Pettersson. Then we got Baines, Kemp, Blomqvist. There's our Matthias Michelli. Nice. Sweet selections of Macklin Celebrini. So we've got a Hudson, a Michkov, a Celebrini. Everybody in one box. That can't be all bad. And this is a pretty cool looking, the blue pulsars, or blue luster this year. Blue lusters to 100. Logan Mayu. I do like the parallels of these retros. Those are pretty cool. I like that quite a bit, so I don't know that we'll put it up. Why not? We've got only a few packs left. Can't hurt anything. We'll go ahead and sleeve up this sweet selections of my guy Macklin Celebrini. Man, draft was last week, and yeah, the Sharks are gonna have a high-powered offense for some time. They're gonna be tough. Trocheck, the premier of Cutter Gauthier. So these are usually one a box. The O-Pee-Chee Premier kind of throwbacks, and Cutter Gauthier is a nice name. So I've had some good Cutter Gauthier luck this year, and that continues. Nico Hischier, showmanship of Thompson, and there is our rookie autograph. We'll just kind of get through these real quick. Seamus Casey, Pritchapov, and Carlisle. So this is the Sunset Rainbows, Sunset Auto, or Rainbow. I guess there could be rainbows in the Sunset. On card, really clean. You know, Zach Ostapchuk is not the biggest name in the world, but that's a really cool looking card. I mean, that is a clean card. Sunsets are pretty tough to hit. I'll see if I can track down the odds and toss them up on the screen here, but yeah, pretty nice. I really like the design on the autographs. This is actually probably the best design in the product so far. All right, 3 more packs still. I don't know that we have a lot left to play for as far as numbered cards or autos, but you know, maybe there could be something interesting like a pond hockey, or who knows? Could be anything. Could be a sunset of Joshua Waugh or Roy. I can't remember which one he goes by. That's a nice looking card. The sunsets, obviously unnumbered parallels. You get like 3 or 4 a box. They're not going to be crazy valuable, but it's a good looking card. I like that card. All right, Liam Ogren and Kirill Kaprizov, Power Playmakers, a couple of inserts, and Zegras, now with the Flyers, Steinberg, Macklin Celebrini, Luca Del Bel Blues. This is a successful box. This is nice. You know, we didn't have a crazy home run of an auto necessarily, and probably the best numbered card that we're going to get out of this is going to be the Logan Mailloux. But all that considered, Michkov, Hudson, and Celebrini, marquee rookies. The Celebrini looks pretty well centered, and that's going to be at a premium in this product. So that's a win. Kent Johnson, Sam Reinhart, another rainbow rookie. This one is Brandon Scanlon, and a sunset of Andrei Kuzmenko. Another Lane Hudson, sweet selections. This box is really delivering. Connor McDavid there, nice. Scanlon, Thompson, and Cam Butler. All right, one more pack of what has been all around a very successful opening box of O-Pee-Chee Platinum. I'm not changing my opinion that this is probably one of my favorite products every year, and this year is stacking up pretty well. We got Kevin Fiala on the sunset, Stützle. There's some roller marks on these retros. Last year it was, man, you couldn't find a retro almost without roller marks coming out of there. And this year it's better, but not perfect. Marchessault, Power Playmakers, Rust, and then our last 3 premier rookies in box 1, Brazo, Cooley, and Stankoven. Nice. So we hit basically everyone that you really would be chasing, save for Will Smith, and we did hit him on the retro. So box 1, smashing success. We will have one more box here to get into. I'll get some of this stuff out of the way, and we'll open it up. Box number 2. So we had a very successful opening box. Let's see if we can follow that up with some more interesting pulls here. Okay, so right out of the gates, we got our O-Pee-Chee Premier. This one's a vet. We got Gauthier last time. Ooh, that looks nice. Nathan MacKinnon, very cool looking card. All right, let's go ahead and flip it that way. Lindholm is our base. Geeky, McLean, and Lamoureux. Marquee rookies. This looks like a rainbow of Steven Stamkos. A showmanship of Lane Hudson. Very nice. And look at that right out of the gates. Ooh. Seismic gold to 25. Shakir Makmadulin. Again, could you get a better shark? Yeah. Are you necessarily going to get many rookie autographs at 25? You are not. So that's a win. That's a very nice hit. And again, super clean design on these autographs. On card is very nice. Yeah, this is a pretty solid product. Again, I'm not hitting the all world names, and basically all of the rookies of consequence, of real consequence, are short printed in this. So you're not going to hit a whole lot of them. But man, oh man, if you're going to hit a Shakir Makmadulin, you're going to be hard-pressed to get one better than that. So we'll chalk it up as a win. Granlund, long-term guy now. Kadri. And Jackson Blake is a nice little sunset rookie. That's a sneaky little hit. I like that. Okay. Pierre Dubé on the retro. They're growing on me. I wish the centering wasn't such an issue, but they are growing on me. Roman Josi. We got Tippett. My guy Connor Bedard. I think card number 2. Yep, card number 2. I think Connor McDavid is card number 1. Maverick Bork, Liam Ogren, Jan Kuznetsov. My friend Jan Kuznetsov from Series 1 Young Guns, I think. I haven't thought of Jan Kuznetsov in a while. Hronik, Fantilli, Georgiev, Cam Butler, Rainbow Rookie. Nice. Granlund on the sunset, and Bolduc Sweet Selections, Caulfield base, Doan, Albert Johansson, and Cutter Gauthier. All right, I'm digging the fact that our collation is different. Getting to see a whole lot of different rookies mixing it up. That's always a positive. Rantanen, Morrissey, Kucherov, Strome. You know, I gotta say, I don't know if everyone else notices, but my Midwesternness really comes out when I say Mikko Rantanen. I can't help myself, but there it is. Nice Sam Bennett sunset. This has been a nice couple boxes for Sam Bennett fans. Nick Suzuki on our retro. Rupe Hintz Power Playmakers. Bertuzzi, Seth Jones. There he is. Will Smith, Sam Hellenius, and Victor Mancini. Smith was probably the one higher end rookie we did not hit in box number 1. We had a really solid box number 1. So nice to see him show up in box number 2. Yep, we're doing it. We're putting him up there. Until someone can tell me that he doesn't belong, he gets some prominence. Some cool numbered cards would certainly push it. Looks like a second gold. Yeah, we're gonna save that one to the end based on rarity. So Jakub Dobish, nice rookie. Frank Nazar, my guy. Callum Ritchie, that's a solid trio right there. Stutzla, Noah Hannafin, Jack Thompson. Oh man, there's so many. This is like last year's Blackhawks, and that there are so many Sharks in this rookie class. And of course, the top end guys are the guys you're really chasing. So every time you get a peek of a Shark jersey, you get a little excited, but we'll take Jack Thompson. Matt Boldy is our power playmaker, and we've got a right wing, DeBrincat. Alex DeBrincat, seismic gold to 50. So seismic gold on the auto and on the Alex DeBrincat. So first non-auto number card is on the board, and yeah, out of 50, not bad. That's lower number than anything out of box number 1. So we've got that going for us. Rasmus Dahlin, Lucas Dostal, who is, they traded Gibson, so Dostal's the man now. Alex Tuck, Tage Thompson, nicely cut. Stankoven is a nice sweet selection. Eric Carlson is our Violent Pixels to 299. Got Jesper Bratt, And then we got Dean, Colangelo, and Ishkakov. I do not say that guy's name correctly. I am 100% that I've Ishkakov. Neither one of those is probably right. And I'm usually throwing a dart at which of the two incorrect pronunciations I use. Sillinger, Couturier, Bouchard, Carlson, Tom Wilson on the rainbow. And we got Troy Terry, Showmanship. Is that Arctic Freeze of Mr. Colangelo? It sure is, to 99. Mitch Marner, New Vegas Knight, Trevor Moore. All right, we got Villalta, Dubé, and Jesper Wallstedt. All right. Yeah, Sam Colangelo. Oh, that was just, I was like, man, there's something on here. You can actually, this is like a raised numbering. So I was feeling it. I'm like, oh no, there's like a huge pockmark or something in the back. I can feel it. Yeah, it's the number 99. All right, a couple more to go here. Ooh, we got something, looks like, is that orange checkers? This one's got some nice low numbered stuff so far. So we got J-Rob, then we got Crozier, Morelli, and Cardwell. Yet another of the Shark contingent. Carlson, Nylander, Besser, Shesterkin, Hagel, Marc-Andre Fleury, the Flower, last year, active cards, Zach Hyman, Power Playmakers, and Devin Taves on our orange checkers, numbered 1 out of 25. All right, not the strongest names necessarily, but low numbered stuff here. I'm not going to be upset with anything numbered to 25. We'll go ahead and put him up because orange checkers, they don't come along every day, so you got to celebrate them where you can. All right, here we go. Love to see, since we're doing low numbered cards in here, I would love to see a Golden Treasures, but I think I'm probably pushing my luck. I think we'll probably have at least 2 of these pink magmas because we haven't hit one in this box. Larkin, Beniers, Makar, Schmaltz, Taylor Hall on the rainbow. Luke Hughes is a nice pink magma. Do love those. You know, not numbered, couple of box, so it's not exceedingly rare. But they really stepped it up on that design. Showmanship of Chuck, Cooley, and Brant Clark. Akuratu, Alex Stezka, and Gage Goncalves, rookies. All right, we got 2-3 packs left. I think we might still have one more numbered card, so still something to find. Batherson, Kyrou, Duchesne, Barbashev, Brock Nelson, nice Jack Hughes. Look at that. Got the whole Hughes family in the pink magma this box. It's kind of fun. All right, Pavel Zacha on the retro. McTavish is a power player, I guess. At least they're saying he is. Linus Allmark, Ivan, Akil Thomas, and Zachary LaRue, marquee rookies. All right, we got 2 more packs. One more numbered card, probably. John Carlson, Dobson, Farabee, Barzal, Ryan O'Reilly is our rainbow. This is our rainbow retro, Elias Pettersson. Get those 1 a box. That's a nice looking rainbow. Ogren Sweet Selections. We got Rossi and Ben, and our marquee rookies are Nadeau, Klapka, Kuznetsov. All right, 1 more pack. This one was all folded up onto itself. Should have a numbered card, unless they're counting our numbered auto, which if they are, I can't really argue. Yeah, I've got a Violet Pixels. It's not the lowest numbered, but they do look cool. Robert Thomas, Othman, Morrison, and Poulter marquees. Zibanejad, Verhaeghe, Carlson, Stone, and the Flower. And then we have an Akil Thomas, as we throw our base cards around. Akil Thomas on the retro. Showmanship of the Pasta Man, and Jack St. Ivany. Violet Pixels to 299. So that is the end of our first 2 boxes on release day. I am going to move a few things out of the way and recap real quickly, and then we'll get on out. All right, quick recap. We'll start with our kind of more basic inserts. Got quite a few of these power players. Got the Lane Hudson amongst a few of these showmanships. We got quite a few sweet selections, including our guy celebrating. A lot of retros. Will Smith is probably the best. Pedersen, and I didn't realize it in box one, but I did get the rainbow of Rucker McGroarty, which is nice. Unnumbered parallels. Got a good amount out of 2 boxes. You get 2 of these a box, including the Hughes brothers for that last box. We got a lot of sunsets. Nobody crazy. Jackson Blake, probably the best of that bunch. A lot of good rainbows here. No huge wins on the rainbows necessarily. 1 O-Pee-Chee Premier per box. Cutter Gauthier and McKinnon, both very solid. Big fan of those. Got a whole mess of marquee rookies, and I don't think I got a dupe in the bunch. We got all kinds of different rookies, which is great. Stankoven on top, but we got Will Smith, Celebrini, Michkov, and Hudson all in this box. And we also got Dobish, my guy Frank Nazar, so we got a lot of nice names there. Numbered cards. We got 5 in a box, so we hit our targets. So we got 2 Arctic Freezes, Colangelo and Jenner. We got a blue Fragments of Drake Batherson to 125. We got 3 of the Violet Pixels, Ottinger, St. Ivany, and Carlson. Sam Bennett was a nice looking red prism. The DeBrincat is gold, Seismic Gold to 50. And an orange checkers of Devon Taves to 25. And then we had, I like these. I don't know that it's one of the top 3 cards that we got at the end of the day, but I really think it's a pretty cool looking card. So Logan Mailloux, Blue Luster this year to 100. And our 2 autos, both rookie autos, Ostapchuk, Sunset, and Medulin, Seismic Gold to 25. So all things considered, this was a success. You know, no giant case hit kind of hit, but just super solid all the way through. So yeah, has me looking very forward to opening up the rest of this case. So that'll do it for this one. I'll be opening up more of this case here in the very near future, and looking forward to sharing the rest of it with you. So with that, we'll get out of here. Hope you guys have a good one, and I will catch you next time.